and they are smart. So if they are smart, so you will be really smart. If you are smart, so you cannot make a boss smart. It will be really hard and you will lose your job. Definitely it's going to happen. So boss should be smart, I think, in my opinion. Yeah. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. And what about you?
I'm also doing pretty well, and nice to meet you, first of all. So, may I know your name first?
Yes, um, I'm Haradhan Basak.
Okay, and where are you speaking from?
Okay, so I'm speaking from West Bengal.
Mhm. Great. And one thing also I would like to say to you, for me, pronouncing your name is really difficult. It's really a quite a complicated name for me. Generally, people
Yes,
here they don't have that kind of a name. Okay, so I would like to know, like, can you please tell me if you know the meaning of your name?
actually, the name meaning is
Mhm,
my at the when I was a childhood. That time before me, I had a big brother. Not
mhm,
only a two big brother, but they are not alive till then. So in it is in Bengali name, and in Bengali term is uh, after lost
mhm.
who's
Oh,
after
okay.
lost anything, if you get something, that's called haradhan. मतलब जो हिंदी में ऐसा बोलते हैं हर जो खो गया, खोने के बाद भी कुछ अगर मिलते उसको संपत्ति मतलब वो एसेट के हिसाब से रखते हैं।
Lost treasure.
Yes,
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Like that's so beautifully you have you explained about your name, and for me it's like really quite interesting also. And so, what do you do, my dear friend? Hmm.
so actually I work in a general insurance company, and I have been
Mhm.
working there for 7 years plus.
Okay, that's really great, I think.
And I am
And
operation person, operation guy, and have uh, I have take care of whole branch process. Not only that, apart from this, I take care working customers queries day by day, and I will provide them solution.
okay, so do you interact with them in English, like, or do you interact with them Bengali language?
No, actually, they in our area it is Bengal, so every customer speak in Bengali, and sometimes uh, out of 100, one customer speak in English.
And so, like, do you solve their query by sending the SMS also sometimes?
Sometimes SMS also, sometimes I called personally and provide them solution, and also used several times mails.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think most of the times, if we are writing mail or we are writing on the SMS, so we use English language most of the times, I think.
Yes, yes. Actually, I have to use English sentences or use mails daily basis. Near 50 or 60 mail I have to handle.
Yeah. That's why when I read your mail, I just observed you like your writing skill is really amazing. So
So,
amazing, good.
thank you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it is
and
I feel very nervous whenever it's time to speak because I don't have any partner to speaking
mhm.
purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the main problem all the English learners face in their life. But definitely, we are going to eradicate that problem in our daily life because right now there are so many applications and there's so many people interested to speak with you if you have a keen interest. I think, yeah.
Right, right.
So you can ask your questions also.
Yes, yes. So I have jotted down few questions for you. So my question is, what motivates you to keep your consistency to learning English?
Learning English because first of all, I think my passion. I want to become a good English speaker. So that is why. And I believe in consistency. If you're doing anything, if you're consistent, so definitely you're going to achieve that goal. And that's why I am so consistent. And if I talk about my YouTube journey, why I am so consistent on my YouTube journey. So because I'm getting so much love from my audience, so that is the reason. And whenever I read the comments, so I feel so delighted. So I think, okay, I will do my 100%, more than 100%. I will do. So I will try to manage my time. I so I do this kind of a things. So or for me, I think I would like to help a lot of peoples. So that's why I just do that thing. I just try to become consistent. And there's so many problems I have faced when I was learning the language. And I had two friends, but I did not have the proper mentor. So I think mentor is really important. And if there is someone and he or she is telling you, okay, that's how you can learn the language, they will give you some tips or they will interact with you, so it's really helpful. So that's why
Okay, okay, that's good. So, how long have you been learning this skill?
this you want to ask English, like how
Yes,
long.
yes, English. Yes.
Okay, so if I talk about I have been learning English since my childhood. Like if I talk about the reading part or if I talk about the listening part, because I am fond of watching movies. So I watch movies, but sometimes I watch movies in English because the movies are not available in Hindi or they are only available in English. So that's why. But if I talk about my speaking journey, I have been speaking in English language for 1 year. If I talk about seriously, not seriously, I think if I talk about mm, like when I started my English journey when I was in the college, but I think I should not count that thing because it was just for 13 days and 14 days, and I was not doing practice also. So yeah.
Okay. So, how many hours do you practice in a day?
In a day, like these days I do not have enough time to practice, and these days I'm just trying to edit the videos, make the thumbnails, so it's like really a time taking process, and I have to study also, and other things also I have to do. But generally, I think 2 or 3 hours approximately I will give to the English language, and it includes everything like reading part, or sometimes like speaking with someone, speaking with my friends, or if I am texting someone also, so I just prefer texting in English language. I do not text in Hindi. Most of the times I try to communicate with everyone in English, but it's
Hmm.
hard.
Okay, okay. Okay. So, my next question is, uh, what is important of goal fixing? And as you are consistency in English or in YouTube, that English, I think English is your present goal to be fluent or to be to speak fluently in English. I think it's your present goal, right? Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, you are absolutely
Okay.
right. It is my goal. And there is a one thing also which lots of people do not know about me. Like I like to express my views. I like to read books. I like to watch movies. So there are so many things in my mind. So I have to share those things also. So I think English would be a really good medium, and so yeah, that's why I think. And yeah, this is my goal, and I think goal really matters. I think if you have a goal, so you are going to work really hard. You will going to work really passionately at that time, and when you are going to achieve it, so you are going to feel good. And you this is this like a meaning. Like if there is some meaning in your life, if there is some goal, so definitely you are also going to feel good also. So I think it's that's why, yeah.
Okay. So how do you set your goal? Daily basis or weekly basis or monthly or yearly?
Maybe like generally I am not a kind of a guy who just like make goals. Generally, yeah, I have only two goals I think in my life. I think first I think I want to become a better speaker. Second, I like first I have to crack the government examination. Second, I want to become a better English speaker. And there is another, I think I have to become a really good human being. Yeah.
Okay. And as you said earlier that you also love to read books. So I have questioned that how many books till date you finished?
Okay, so if I talk about my childhood, so I used to read mythological books, and those some books names also I can mention like Prem Sagar. It was about Lord Krishna ji, and Mahabharata also I read, and there is another book of Lord Shiva that also I read, but it was in childhood. And you know about Arabian Nights. So I also read Arabian Nights in Hindi, but and there's lots of stories of Rabindranath Tagore and Munshi Premchand. So many I read, and if I talk about the novels, also I think six or seven novels I have read till now, and yeah,
Okay, okay, that's good. So I have another two or three questions.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
uh, you have already practiced with lots of guy in YouTube. I have already watched your channel, lots of videos. So what would you suggest me? Yeah, I am learner or I am starting my journey of speaking. So what process or what methods should I follow to be fluent quickly?
In nutshell, if I want to define, so just practice, 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 and just try to practice with anyone. Like if you have your friend, and if he or she really interested to talk to you in English, so just talk with him or her. Or if you do not have anyone, so just try to talk with strangers. There are various platforms available these days, and you can easily find any good person also. And this is the only thing you have to do: practice, and just repeat the same thing over and over again, and that's how you are going to learn the language. There is no shortcut. Every person who are fluent in English language, they have followed the same method. They are just speaking with the people, and they are just exposing themselves to the language. They are just using the language. I think if in any, like if you go in any MNC company, so you will see lots of freshers. So they are not good at English also. They don't know the grammar also properly, but they are just communicating in English language, in a broken language, and no one worry about it because they are freshers. But after 2 years or 3 years, if you see them, so they will become a really good speaker at that time, because 2 or 3 years they have been listening to really good, you can say, advanced speakers. If I talk about like general manager, or so that's how you are going to learn the language. You have to expose first and practice, practice, practice. Yeah, on one conversion it will not going to happen. In 20 conversion it is not going to happen also. You have to just start thinking in English and just give some time. Time is, or be patient.
Yeah, yeah, you are absolutely correct. So I have another question that as you said that I have to practice as much as possible whenever it comes to if I get any platform, then I will speak with lots of with person. But what is happening with me whenever they ask me or they give me a topic or on discussion, I just forget all the words.
Mhm. Yeah.
My mind goes blank, so I cannot express myself, my views. I cannot convey my points. Okay, so at that time what should I do?
It happens with everyone, and if you are on an initial stage, it is going to happen with you. And there is no solution also. The only solution is you have to just practice. Before discussing about any topic, just try to read something, and just try to make few notes also. You can jot down few points on your notebook, and after that just try to repeat the thing again and again. Maybe like 10 times you have to do that thing. means, but after that, when you are going to make the conversation with another people, so at that time you do not need, like, you do not have to jot down anything on your notebook. That time you have like a content also at that time. So it happens, and it why it happens, because sometimes there are several reasons. First, topic is also really important. Sometimes people ask really difficult topics and you do not have a knowledge regarding the topic. So if you do not have the knowledge regarding the topic, so how can you going to say the things? You are unable to express your views and you are thinking like my English is really bad, your English is good, but you do not have the proper knowledge, so you have to read first. This is the first thing. Second thing is like, sometimes you have a lot of things in your mind to say, but you do not have the structure, like how to say that thing in like present tense. And if you're speaking also, so you are just doing some kind of a blunder, little bit blunder. So this is also the part. And just by doing practicing, it is going to happen, like because of lack of practice, it happens. And right now also, like, it happens with me also, like all the time. If I'm speaking with someone, so I just go blank at that time. There is no, like, only the practice is the only solution, to be honestly.
Okay. So my last question is, if you own 1 million of lottery, so how do you want to spend of all those money?
Oh my god. Just give me one. It will be really amazing, I think. Yeah. Definitely, I think there's so many things I'm going to do. I will invest those money in myself. For example, I will definitely going to take some kind of a subscription at that time. There's so many good courses are available, but those courses are really expensive. But they are good. They are amazing. Like, I would love to take, like, I would love to buy those courses. And I'm fond of traveling also, so I would love to visit places. There's so many good places, and I want to try bungee jumping also and skydiving. So I will do that thing also, and I will invest my money on some any kind of you can say that in any business also. Or apart from that, I have a dream to open a coaching institute. So I will definitely going to open that kind of a coaching institute. I'm not like, I don't think like I'm capable of teaching, but I will hire some other persons, or maybe whatever knowledge I have, I try to explain that thing. Or if I have that kind of money, so at that time not going to charge any money also. In free, I also can teach. But yeah.
What subject do you want to teach? English or anything, any
Yeah,
other
yeah,
subject?
definite. English, I think English is good. I love English language. And it's like, I feel really good when I talk in English language, when I teach something to someone. So it feels really good.
Okay, okay. So I'm done with my question.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, great, great. I think you asked so many good questions, and like, I enjoyed a lot. Like, no one asked me this kind of a question, so I am feeling really good right now.
Now I have another three question. If you permit me, then I can question.
Okay,
I can
okay, just okay. Go,
ask.
okay, go on, then go on.
As you said, it's as you know that it's February month, and there are lots of special days for a couple, right? So,
Okay.
what do you think that Valentine's Day is hampering our culture, as it is not our culture, is Western culture. So, what do you think? It's hampering our culture.
Like, in my opinion, I think it is about the individual. How are you, like, doing that thing? Like, when you are seeing something, so at that time, what is coming in your mind and which kind of a decision you are making? So it is good. Like, I think Valentine Day is really good, and it is about expressing your love, and it is about enjoyment. So if you are taking that thing in a good manner, so it is really good. But if there is a lot of things going in your head, and if you are thinking like, oh my god, like, it is something else, and means, there are a lot of, like, there are a lot of people, their mindset is really conservative also. So they don't want to, like, think something. For example, like, they are just, they are just in a shell, and they don't want to get out from that shell, and they don't want to learn something from the another person. sometimes other people also are really good. So in my opinion, just expose yourself, just be fun. If that thing is good, just do that thing. Otherwise, just leave it. And you are smart enough to take decisions. You are a human.
Yeah, yeah. So as I work in a company, so that time I heard lots of time that please do smart work. Okay, don't do hard work. Please do smart work. So, what is your opinion? Smart work or hard work is needed to reach any goal?
Yeah, definitely. I think if you are smart and if you are doing smart work, definitely you are going to achieve that dream or that goal really easily. And hard work, like there is example, like there's so many like workers, they do hard work like between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 5 between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They go to any place and they just do a lot of hard work, but they are not getting that kind of a money also. And there's so many people also, they are not doing that kind of a thing also, but they are getting a lot of money. So what is the difference between? So it's like smart work and you can say that hard work. So in smart work, smart can includes like a goal is really important, and plan, or where are you working also. So if these things are clear, so it's really important. I think smart work is really important in daily life. Otherwise, hard work, everyone does hard work but they don't get anything.
Okay, so suppose I am under my boss. I'm sorry, my boss has 4 or 5 members under him. So who can smart work? Boss can smart work or members can smart work?
Everyone does smart work, I think. Like there is no kind of like if boss is smart, so he can, or if like everyone can do that. For example, I think leader should be like really smart also, and they are smart, I think, in my opinion. And they will guide you, I think, and they are smart. So if they are smart, so you will be really smart. If you are smart, so you cannot make a boss smart. It will be really hard and you will lose your job. Definitely it's going to happen. So boss should be smart, I think, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, so to reach any goal, suppose in my work, to get good salary, I have to work lots. I have to come across lots of problem, and uh, if I talk about speaking English, there are lots of difficulty I'm facing. Not only I, all the learner faces, all the learner face the difficulty to speak. So failures are. What do you think? That failures are the pillar of success.
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right, I think. And there is no failures only. There is no failure. Your like your method is wrong. So you have to try. You have to try again. So sometimes, most of the times, if I give my example, so when I was learning the language, so at that time I was following the wrong method also, and really late I got to know about it. Maybe if I would have known a technique, so maybe right now I would have been speaking with you, like I would be speaking with you in a really good manner also. I would be become a advanced learner also, advanced speaker. But so that's why I think there should be a good technique, and there is no failure, I think. If you're doing something, so definitely you are going to learn something. And if it is a good thing, so definitely you're going to learn a lot of good things. If it is a bad thing also, so you are going to learn like a lot of like experiences, like which kind of a mistakes you should not do in future. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So again, I'm saying that I'm done. I don't, I don't want to ask any question. It's your time. You
uh,
already replied my all the questions.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me the chance to ask any questions. But I think the time is running out and I have to take another session. So that's
Okay,
why
okay.
I'm unable to ask any question. But definitely, if I meet you again, I will ask you some different kind of a questions at that time. And that time it will
Definitely,
be my
definitely,
turn to ask you a few
yes.
questions. And I really enjoyed talking to you. Amazing life, and it's your first time you are interacting with someone on a video call, but you are good. You're doing really amazing, I think. So just keep on working on your English every day and be consistent. Never miss a single day also. And if you are doing it, definitely you are going to become a good speaker. And just do practice. And yeah, that is just like educate. And just if you're talking with someone, so enjoy that process also. Do not be serious at that time and be patient. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for guidance. Thank you. And I'm really happy to talk with you, and I'm really glad. And if you gave me the chance to speak with you, converse with you, I'm really happy. And I don't know how many mistakes I have done, but whatever it is, I will learn through out of this conversation.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
but the thing is like you were asking the question, so you were
Yes.
not talking. I was talking
Yes.
at that time. Yeah, next
Yes.
time you should talk. Okay. So bye bye,
Oh,
buddy,
okay.
and have a
Bye. Bye.
wonderful day. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Same to you.